started going through some of my expenses from my past trips to America, and I couldn't help but notice that a lot of things were just so expensive, especially compared to the same things here. And to be honest, this stuff is expensive for no reason. I do have to say flat out that this is not a diss track. I've been wanting to make this video for a while, and then hearing the recent news, because over in the States, I don't know if y'all heard, but Trump is just giving out the smoke to everybody. Look, everybody can get it over there. Like, he literally just said to some Chinese students, look, y'all need to pack y'all bags and get up out of here. So much for the land of the free. So yeah, with him basically giving these Chinese college students the boot, basically, it's said that the U.S. is probably gonna lose billions in like profit just from like tuition. And the U.S. will lose all this money because education is so expensive. Which brings me to the first thing that's crazy expensive in the States for no reason, and that is education. And now, yes, education has gone up across the board everywhere. Like, just over time, education has gone up. But in the States, I think a lot of people don't grasp how expensive this can be. I mean, pimping. I have a friend that went to college in Boston, both working at the Late Late Show and entry-level jobs, right? Like, pimping, he took out $175,000 in student loans. $175,000. And man, I talked to this dude recently. He's not only still paying them back, but the interest has gone up. Oh no, I walked all in that dude's shot back there. Dang. I think he was interviewing somebody, completely vlogging in the shot. And to me, this makes absolutely no sense, because pimping, education is roughly about the same. Also, not to mention, just from what I've been seeing over the years of me living here, most kids speak multiple languages. That is not the case in the States. It don't matter what school these kids go to. A lot of kids don't speak multiple languages. I'm just go ahead and super say it. Now we can chalk that up to geography. So from what I can tell, I don't know why education is so expensive. Like, it seems like we're getting a better education. Like, my son will most likely have a better education here, and he won't be locked down to student loans. Like, he won't be trapped in that debt like that. Side note, could y'all imagine owing $175,000 of student loans? Like, man. Like, it just seems like Europe, as well as other countries, treat education like a public good or service. Like, it's something that you have the right to do, versus the States treat it like just a business. Like, it is just about them dollar bills. Look, I've been here 4 years. I met a bunch of people here. I don't know not one person here with student loan debt. Not one. Meanwhile, in the States, just like fresh produce, you gotta look for somebody who don't have student loan debt. Like, it is really hard. I mean, I know people who graduated college 2008 and they still paying off student loans. Man, that's crazy. Now, something else that for the life of me, I will never understand why it's so expensive in the States, and just, again, makes no sense, like absolutely no sense, would have to be freaking cell phone coverage. And I thought about this because recently I legit updated my cell phone plan, right? And I don't really have a plan, it's a month by month thing, but I've had it for 4 years, and I was like, you know what? I'm going unlimited. And so I upgraded the thing to unlimited, and it went from, I want to say 20 to like 22 euros or something like that. Like, 22 euros. Pam. Now keep that number in mind, because 22 euros is not a lot of money. My wife's plan is actually 16 euros, and she's on a plan that I had when when we first moved here. And now I have a third plan because I still have an American number. So I have my American number. For text only, it's like $24. So man, I'm paying more for the American plan just for text messages. Just for text messaging, no data, no calls. And man, when I was in the States, it was something similar. It was literally like you didn't get unlimited data, you had limited text message, and it was like $80. Like, just for one person, $80. And I still remember finally bumping it up to unlimited text messaging. And it was like 120. Meanwhile, my wife was also I would say, I think we did a deal, and I would say it came to about 160. And pimping, I know, look, I know it sounds like I'm a cheap dude. I am a cheap dude. I never knew how cheap like data plans and phone coverage was until I actually moved here. This was something I just did not know. It's like even my friend in Korea, like my buddy Francois, shout out to my buddy Francois, but even him, he was telling me that it's nowhere near $100. So why are they paying so much? Why do we have to pay so much? AT&T, Verizon Wireless, T-Mobile, why are they charging so much over there? Like pimpin', do you know how much money I would have saved? Like when I was living over there, if my bill was like $20 a month, man, I would have saved so much money. 80 is absurd. Like, jeez. And now something else that just kind of blows my mind too as well, and just makes no sense to me why it's so expensive in the States, would have to be bread and like fruit. I don't know why this stuff is so expensive. Like, I'm gonna just be real. I don't know why. Like literally, we were in St. Pete, and I went grocery shopping, and now I did mention this before of how expensive groceries were just in general, but I'm mainly talking about like just bread, because bread stands out to me in the sense of we use, my family uses bread almost every day, because I make the kids lunches in the morning, and they have like peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Sometimes we'll do peanut butter and Hagelslop. My son loves it. Like, he loves that. So sometimes we'll do that for breakfast. So we're using a lot of bread, right? But yeah, the bread here is a lot better than the bread over there. I mean, it is like 10 or 20 times better than in the States. But for some reason, we're paying premium prices in the States. I don't understand. Like a loaf of bread, you're looking at like $3 or $4 for no reason in Florida. This also goes for the same when you go in for like a croissant or something. You go into Publix, try to get a croissant, you're paying like $2 or $3, right? Here, it's for €1. And if you go to like an Albert Heijn or a Jumbo, they got those deals like that, and they're delicious. Now, if you want to go to like a specialty place like Oscar's or like a bakery, something like that, now, yes, the prices are a little bit higher, but it's like premium. You can taste the difference. Over there, it's worse, and you're still paying more for no reason. For no reason. They're not importing the croissant. And it's also the same with like the loaf of bread and like grapes and stuff. Like pimping, I'm spending like $15 on some grapes, blueberries, and some strawberries. $15. Like, and that's without taxes. And that's without it being organic, like the good, the healthy stuff. I'm just paying premium pricing for some garbage. Now look, that was a bit harsh. That's not entirely true, but that's what it feels like when you're coming from here and going over there. And to be honest, it's almost like we're paying extra price, or we're paying this premium price for just over-processed, like sugary bread that we don't even want. Most people don't want that bread. And a quick side note, we did pull up at this place called Leopold. This is one of those places that's in the shade, so there's not many people here, like for real. There's like a group behind me, and then the people maybe in front of me a little bit, but for the most part, yeah, everybody's where the sun is back there. But we did get our cappuccino, so let's go ahead and make it a Skypuccino. We got our honey too. They know me because they watch the vlogs. Tim, go ahead, get down on that. Oh, here, let's do it this way so you can get the fibers. Go ahead. Go ahead. Look, y'all know I got y'all. We on that Wi-Fi. We ain't on that American Wi-Fi because it costs you an arm and a leg. Hey, Scott. Yeah, man, yeah. Man, look at all this construction. God dang, there's a lot of construction going on here. Construction was not here the last time I was here, but dang, it is. Yeah, they are doing it up over here in The Hague. Oh, my bad. We're in The Hague. I mean, they're doing so much construction, you gotta walk all the way around down here just across that street back there. Yeah. Ah, got it. Wow, that is cool. Dang, thanks, man. That's how they put the trash cans in. Y'all see that? That is dope, man. And I read an article that said that 60% of Americans can't afford like basic needs. And yeah, you had things in there like food and produce and stuff like that. But then you also had things like toilet paper or like paper towels, soap. This also includes basic like kitchenware and cookware and toothpaste and other basic toiletries. Like a lot of this stuff is getting so expensive that a lot of people can't afford it over there. I mean, meanwhile, just over here, like You can just go to a Cravat. I just saw like 3 of them. Go to one of them, get some soap, and it's like maybe €1. Some of them sometimes are like buy 1, get 4. Cravat right there. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it'd be like that for real. Need laundry detergent or vitamins for your kids? Buy 1, get 1 free. Like they be having some really good deals over there for like, it's sauce. And then same for when we travel to different places and different countries throughout the year, it's reasonably priced. So I'm not understanding where these high prices are coming from. Like inflation is hitting everywhere. Why is it different or to the extreme in the States? It's like for like the basic stuff that people need. How is it that expensive? And I can honestly say like things like imported goods here can be a bit pricey, but then you go to the States, like Pittman. When I was in the States last time, I went to a Target and I was trying to buy some Axe thinking it was gonna be like a lot cheaper, like the normal price, usually like $2. Pittman, this was like $9. I don't get it. Side note, look at this courtyard. This is nice. I don't think I ever walked through here. This is pretty freaking nice, man. Look at this. And now if I'm keeping it real though, I don't know what to do about that stuff. I just don't get it. I don't know why that stuff is expensive. I don't know what anybody can do about these things. I don't know. So listen, if you know why, look, leave it in the comments, help some people out, and maybe even help people with how to avoid these high prices somehow, because I'm gonna be real, like it is just, I mean, it's gotten to a point where you go to like a 99-cent store, the Dollar Tree or some place like that in the States, and even though like that stuff ain't $1 no more. So yeah, if you know, leave it in the comments below, and make sure to check out this video right here. Go ahead. You know you want to. Go ahead. Go ahead. That girl was looking at me like crazy. She's like, what is he doing?